Loose. How you doing?
Good,
Look,
man.
Look, you set the tone. All right, everybody in here gonna be taking their cues from you.
Hey, that's good, man. Because every time Dion turns around, one of us gonna be there.
That was
right.
Yeah.
All right, then.
You all right?
I'm good. You know me, I'm good.
I get it. You good, man? Get in the zone. Cause tonight gonna be a good one.
This is the national semifinals right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Boy, oh boy, what an exciting college basketball game we have on tap for you. We'll watch the Oklahoma Sooners in this one as they go up against the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
And for MP and this team, a return to the semifinals. Came up short a year ago, but they are certainly a different team this time around.
Now here's Evans. Right. Back to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. The Sooners pull it in. And as you said, MP and the crew make their second straight semifinals. And they've learned from their previous trip for sure.
Didn't lose many kids over the past year, and the team has played with more maturity. You see it in their approach and execution.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Evans outside. Right, outside. Here's the 3. Evans with the rebound. Here's the Sooners with the ball. Outside Vincent. Back to MP. Thompson. MP outside. Three-pointer. Evans with the rebound. And for MP and this team, you guys, they come in as the 3 seed. A nice run through their region so far.
And we knew they'd be a dangerous 3 seed. A lot of people thought they deserved to be the 2 in that region, but it doesn't matter now here in the semifinals.
Here's Conley. Pass to Thompson. Inside. Here's MP. With the fadeaway. MP can't get that one to fall. Here's Butler. That one is off. Good D by Vincent. And here's MP from beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for MP. Evans outside. Pass to Neely. Right. Texas Tech again missing.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And here's Vincent. He's guarded by Neely. It's good.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Time called here. The Red Raiders decide to talk it over. And the Sooners making a change here.
Substitution for the Sooners.
Now Neely. Pass to Montgomery. It's right on the wing. Tries to snap the cold streak. Vincent pulls it in.
And for MP and actually the rest of the team, too, we've seen marked improvement from them over the year.
And they started playing their best ball right before the tournament. Took a bit to gel, but they've come together nicely.
The Sooners with the lead. To the middle. Here's MP. And he floats it in for an easy 2. Credit the assist on that play.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Now here's Wright, covered by MP. Wright outside. And it's Wright finishing it off. Vincent with it, guarded now by Wright. Knocked away. Pass to MP. Davidson, back to MP. Davidson outside, screen by MP. Davidson, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Right, outside. Livingston outside. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Texas Tech.
Well, that's a hoop that scouts love from Livingston. Want to make it to the league? You better be able to score against great defense.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
The Red Raiders trail.
And for MP and their defense, you know they'll be keyed in on stopping Wright. That's easier said than done.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Montgomery. Good, and Wright gets the assist.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
To the paint. Here's Davidson. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and...
Into the lineup for Texas Tech. Substitution for the Sooners.
Pass to Barrett. Screen by MP. It's MP on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Livingston outside. Holland with it. Nice D from MP. Here's the Sooners with the ball. Pass to Hawkins. And stolen by Holland. Now here's Livingston. Holland. Back to Livingston. And he converts the layup. Norman, Oklahoma, the home of the Sooners, and just 20 miles out of Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I mean, the Thunder are so close. Moving there in 2008, you'll see Thunder players at OU games. A great fan base for basketball in the greater OKC area.
Rogers' shot is good.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Outside Holland. Pass to Rogers. Lets the 3 fly. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. He's 1 for 2. Here's Hawkins. Livingston covering. To the inside. And Underwood gets it to go.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the basket by Montgomery.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch. That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Outside Holland. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Barrett.
J.J. Allen at the line for 2.
So both teams changing it up here. Both good from the line that time. For 3, Red Thompson. No good on the last second attempt there. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Sooners ahead, up by 8.
31.
And we finished the first half of play. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
Well, it's a coach's dream to have a star player with that versatile a skill set, contributing in a variety of ways.
And we're only through one half of play. I'm anxious to see what else he does now that he's warmed up.
And Oklahoma has possession. They're leading by 8.
This Oklahoma. Squad that they could change the course of the program. Going deep in the tournament has long-term effects.
Neely with it. Pass to Montgomery. Back to Neely. Evans puts up a 3. And he can't hit that time. So it's Oklahoma now. It's a 10-point game. It's MP on the wing. From inside. And he can't make that one in. Well, this season's OU team, they could have lasting impacts.
A deep tournament run for a school like Oklahoma, that is huge for recruiting. It shows the high school kids that the Sooners can be an elite program.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now here's Evans. Outside, Neely. Out to right. Evans up top. Pass to Butler. Takes a 3. Texas Tech again missing.
Oklahoma has produced a couple of National Players of the Year. Blake Griffin in 2009 and the sharpshooter Buddy Hield in 2016. 2 Players of the Year nationally, but totally different in their games.
Now here's Thompson, and this is the most they've led by here in the game, 13 points. And he makes that one.
And some people feel Thompson defers a little bit too much, but you see how assertive he can be.
And as Clark mentioned, Griffin and Hield, both National Players of the Year.
Well, Blake was pure power and dunking. Buddy doing it with finesse. Hield might be the best college shooter I've ever seen. Each legends in their own way.
Now here's Wright, and MP with the block. Here's the break. Pass to Evans. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Butler. Down low. And he jams it with authority. And here's Oklahoma. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. To the inside. Here's Evans. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Wright. And Texas Tech is back in the national semifinal. Their first trip, 2019.
Yeah, just 3 years ago. I mean, we are in the golden age of Red Raiders hoops. The fans in Lubbock are really enjoying this one.
MP left side. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Sooners will retain possession. So for the... And so it's Texas Tech with it. Thompson brings the double team. Livingston defended by Vincent. Right outside. Livingston pass to Evans. Outside Neely for 3. Texas Tech again missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Back to MP. Basket's good.
2 points. Number 24.
Here's Wright. Evans outside. Takes the 3. Evans with the rebound. Davidson on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Red Raiders will have it.
For Texas Tech, Ben Montgomery, Dexter Butler.
Texas Tech with the ball. And here's Evans. Right outside. Back to Evans. Pass to Wright. From 12 feet out. And it doesn't go for him.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Vincent. Butler pulls it in. Evans outside. Right with it, covered by MP. Right outside. Here's Butler. Clock at 6. Back to Wright. Launches it. Evans with the rebound. Now MP to the middle. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you watch MP now versus his freshman year, you can see how he's matured as a player, much more aware of game situations.
Floyd Conley.
Wright with it. Pass to Montgomery, to the paint. And it's blocked by Red Thompson.
Right in his man's face, and Thompson stuffs it.
Wright outside. Jacks up the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Sooners taking it the other way. And when talking about MP's growth, he's stepped into and relished the leadership role.
And, you know, not every kid in college can handle the mantle of being a leader. MP showed early on that he was comfortable being a leader. This team has overachieved with him guiding the way.
Now here's Wright. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch. MP with it. Guarded now by Evans. And the ball out of play. The Red Raiders will have it.
Into the lineup for Texas Tech, Tyler Detman, Justin Nixon, J.J. Hollins, Francis Rogers. Substitution for the Sooners.
Here's Nixon. Outside Rogers. Pass to Nixon. Rogers. And once again off the mark by Texas Tech. MP outside. Now here's Bradley. That's good, and it's MP with the assist.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Holland. Pass to Detman. Pulls up from 12. Another shot. Some solid defense from MP. So it's Oklahoma now. Barrett with it. Rogers covering. Barrett can't get it to go. Here's Nixon. Bradley defending. Here's Nixon. Can they get it? The shot will not fall.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Holland. Rogers with it. Here's Nixon. Detman right side. It's Rogers on the wing. And the three off target. Now here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so the Oklahoma Sooners have won and will move on.
A convincing performance. I mean, wow. In total control from the tip.
Well, you have to feel good about what MP has been able to accomplish.
I have to say, it was very impressive that you were still able to go out and play at that level.
Thank you. Yeah, leadership isn't just about what you say. That's really the tiniest part of it. People need to see what you're willing to do and not do, Anna. And they would definitely base their decisions off that, seeing your choice that you make.
Or the ones you don't make.
Exactly. Exactly. You can't ask guys to do something that you're not willing to do yourself. They're not going to respect you. So what I'm trying to do is push my teammates to do more, to be more, and to be, play up to their fullest potentials. And I think our priorities is lined up for the most part. But you can't just be a leader when it's easy.
And that wasn't easy.
Anna, that thing was probably the hardest thing of my life to date, but I had to go through it.
Right. So now I know that you and Mila, so I'm guessing there's another chapter.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you D up on Dion, prove yourself. End of the season, you're going into the tournament as a 3 seed.
3 seed. I could have sworn it was a 4 seed. You sure?
You didn't face the 1 seed until you're messing with me.
Yeah, no, but I see you've been watching some ball.
I watched a few clips just to contextualize your stories. But that second round game where you got the and one just before the halftime buzzer?
Are we talking basketball or are we talking about leadership?
Leadership.
Okay, how about this? Next time we sit down, I'll fill you in on Mila.
I wonder if she maybe can join us as well?
You know, I was actually thinking the same thing. And then, you know, once we're done, you know, I'll talk to you about Mila and go over some clips with you. You know, for professional reasons, of course.
Of course, professional reasons. Well, I really, really look forward to it.
See, I was trying to tell you. Good thing you ain't get that Perco Latte commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Man, MP looked like a clown trying to look all cool over a cup of coffee.
Hey, man, I told you I like clowns.
Yeah, that's still weird.
Perco Latte did not align with our brand positioning anyway. You see what I'm saying, Chef?
Their money aligned with my brand positioning. Not that I need money.
Right, of course not.
No. Don't worry about it, Chef. We got you.
Man, I'm trying to get me a 100-foot yacht, so you better get me.
Wow, that was spicy.
You know, should get. You should buy the 2K cruise ship.
Oh, God, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just coast around the world hooping all day.
That thing's got like 100 courts. I only need 1 or 2. Everything else need to be a cool pool, jacuzzi, water slides, you know?
And I can be the captain.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be the first mate, bro.
First mate, I'm just saying, don't you want to relax? I could just coast around, you know, just drive you around.
Yeah, but that's when I order you to drive. I'm still the captain.
Right, you're still the captain,
Yeah,
right,
no, no, I see
everybody?
the
You're the
vision.
captain.
Wait. I'm still the captain, right?
Yes, of course you are.
That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to
aboard
hear.
the Shep Ship.
That's all I need to hear.
Water slide. I'm excited for that.
All right, I need to talk to you about something serious.
I do something wrong?
It's time for you to meet Kenny Cruz.
Okay, isn't that a good thing?
Yes, it's a great thing, but there's one more hurdle. Well, 2, actually.
Okay, it's not like I haven't cleared 2,000 hurdles already, but
I know.
How bad can this be?
Listen, it's not bad, but it's something I do need you to take seriously.
All right, what's up?
So Kenny has these 2 friends, all right? Their names are Edgar and Herschel, and they're kind of like his last line of defense.
Okay, so what I gotta do, like, play them in a game of horse, solve a riddle, pat my head, rub my belly?
Yeah, you gotta answer trivia for them. NBA and street ball.
Trivia? Trivia.
MP? Hey.
All right, but why are you so stressed about this, Mila?
Because...
You know I'm a basketball player, right? Like, this is my thing.
Yeah, okay. Then who was the MVP of the 1967 NBA Finals?
That's easy. So the Sixers won that year, and the only reason why I know because like the inverse of 6'7" is 7'6", whatever. Wilt Chamberlain was the best player that year, so I'm going with Wilt Chamberlain.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. I know.
But the Finals MVP wasn't awarded until 1969. When it was given to Jerry West of the Los Angeles Lakers for the first time.
I knew that. I was testing you. I knew that.
MP, take these guys seriously.
All right. Edgar and Herschel, sure.
Okay, I know you're just joking around right now, but look at me and tell me that you hear me, because this is important.
You're right. I respect the process. It's a weird process, but I respect it, okay?
Good. You can find Edgar and Herschel playing chess at their tables near Hammond Park. Answer their trivia, get the go-ahead to meet Kenny, and you're gonna be one step closer to taking down Shep.
KMP, up for a challenge?
You gentlemen must be Herschel and Edgar.
Oh, and you must be another young kid hoping to get us a voucher for you. Let me guess, you want to talk to Kenny. You sure taking your time?
It's your move, Edgar.
I mean, was that obvious?
Been hanging in this park for 34 years.
Yeah, and every few weeks, another young sapling who think ball started with Lonzo show up trying to sweet talk Herschel and I here and possibly scoring themselves an intro to the man, the myth, the legend, Kenny Cruz.
No, hold on. That's not me at all.
Trying to get us to vouch for you, we know all about it, right? And you probably don't have the skills to earn it. Kenny doesn't just let anyone play in the tournament, you know?
I've seen this dude play. Yeah, he's got some skills.
Yo, thanks, fam. Wait, no. Hold on. You DJ, right?
That's me.
I didn't even see you there.
There's history in every corner.
Yo, you played in that tournament at the Proving Grounds, right? In 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you booked yourself a ticket to the NBA with that one.
Everybody knows that story.
Yeah, likely because it sounds so implausible. The young man here taking a 2-year respite to pursue music, puts on one rousing street ball performance, and suddenly finds himself on the NBA roster. If I'd have spun you that tale, you'd say, well, that sounds mighty far-fetched.
Well, I mean, it still shows that I know more than you thought. And your boy DJ says I got skills.
This guy, hold on, man. I say you got some skills. Some.
Yeah, we only half listened to him anyway. And it was 2018.
Yeah, but he was close.
Okay, all right. Quiz me then. I've been watching ball since I've been reading articles and watching the games of all the guys before me. Like guys like Kareem, Elgin Baylor, Lenny Wilkins, Walt Frazier.
Well, some proper questions would at least liven things up as we wait for Herschel here to finally move a piece.
I'm waiting on you.
It's your move.
Well, since when?
10 minutes ago?
Edgar over here learned how to play chess before the shot clock era.
Ah, the golden age, yeah, when possessions were long and shorts were short.
Don't think we're going to take it easy on you. You want to meet Mr. Cruz, you're going to have to prove yourself. We got reps to maintain. Okay, no player has won more championships than Bill Russell.
Bill the Hill.
How many rings did the big man win? Come on.
Come on, that's easy, man. That's 11.
Right.
It ain't easy to win.
No, it is not.
So tell me, which team has lost the most NBA championships?
I'm torn between two teams right now. Celtics. Yeah.
It's a bloody shame. Incorrect. Okay. A whole bunch of real ballers got selected in the 1998 NBA draft. Vince Carter.
Vinsanity.
Paul Pierce.
The Truth.
Dirk Nowitzki.
The Big Mummy.
And Antoine Jameson.
The Antoine Jameson.
But which player was taken number 1 overall, John?
Fellas, I have no clue. Maybe Jason Kidd. How'd that sound?
It's wrong.
I really thought you might succeed today.
But you didn't.
Yeah, that one question for a moment, I thought he might.
But no.
But for a split second.
But he passed.
Yeah.
Gee, you're too mean. I'm sorry you're such complete garbage at trivia. I'm sure it's not your fault. You just don't appreciate the history of the beautiful game.
Come on back if you want to fail again.
You gentlemen must be Herschel and Edgar.
Oh, and you must be another young kid hoping to get us a...
Okay. No player has won more championships than Bill Russell.
Come on, that's easy, man. That's 11.
Right.
It ain't easy to win.
No, it is not.
So tell me, which team has lost the most?
You know what? That's actually a really tough question. Lakers.
Not bad.
Okay. A whole bunch of real ballers got selected in the 1998 NBA draft.
Woo! Keith Van Horn. And that's what I'm going with.
It's wrong.
I really thought you might succeed today.
But you didn't.
Yeah, that one question for a moment.
You gentlemen must be Herschel and Edgar.
Oh, and you must be another young kid hoping to get us a vibe.
Okay. No player has won more championships than Bill Russell.
Come on, that's easy, man. That's 11.
Right.
It ain't easy to win.
No, it is not.
So tell me, which team has lost the most?
You know what? That's actually a really tough question.
Not bad.
Okay. A whole bunch of real ballers got selected in the 19...
Oh, that's, Michael Olowokandi. The Candy Man.
We need to challenge this kid. Well, not bad, son.
I am impressed, MP.
All right. So, are y'all gonna give me that intro to Kenny, though?
I'd call him Mr. Cruz if I were you first, but yes, gladly we'll set up a meeting.
Nah, there's no guarantee he's gonna let you hoop at Hammond. Kenny's got his own methods.
That's fine. All I want is an intro, that's it.
All right, well, sit back, and I'll text you when Kenny's ready to meet.
My man. I thought they were the gatekeepers, though.
Yeah, they are, but these guys are still using rotary phones.
Oh, come on. Cell phones are the single worst thing to happen in society since combustion engines.
See what I mean? They set up the meeting, I'll text you when he's ready.
All right, man. That sounds good. I appreciate y'all. So you gonna make a move or what?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Wake up.
MP.
Coach G, how you doing, man?
I'm all right. Just prepping for the game. This is why I want to talk to you.
All right, well, lay it on me.
Here's what I think you need to be doing.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And yes, it's good.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Here's Giddey. They set the pick. Unloads from 9. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Now, here's Lowry. On the wing, MP. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Dort. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Giddey against Lowry. Clock at 6. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up. After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. And fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Dort against Robinson. Dort misses. And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do. Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good defense by MP.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
There's the dish to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. It's his first foul. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth. And the defense not making things easy for them.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. MP kicks to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. It's good. 6 points for MP.
And you look at the deals and endorsements MP has gained. He's put himself out there, and that exposure has really upped his popularity.
It really has. You know, Greg, more and more fans of the team are becoming MP supporters. MP has reached out and done the work to connect with his fans.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Pass to Bernard. Lowry kicks to Martin. MP dishes to Martin. Back to MP. Thunder with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And the three ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5. Thunder trailing by 5. On the floor for Miami, Martin is out there with Robinson. Then it's MP. Then there's Bradley, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game he had 34 points. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Now, Giddey. His last outing, he had 24 points. Over MP. Here's Pokusevski. Another shot. And it's Giddey laying it in. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
Giddey, the youngest player in NBA history to collect a triple-double, so rebounding not a problem for this young prospect.
He had a nice open look right there. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And here is Giddey. After Avery Bradley was able to get the triple. Here's Baisley. And too long on the shot.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Bradley kicks to Martin. MP up top. Deflects the pass and stolen by Giddey. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lets the 3 fly. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Giddey against MP. MP sets the screen for Martin. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 points.
MP's got 4 assists now tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers really lit up the floor. He tallied 50 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just move.
First team foul. At the line for your thunder, Chet Holmgren. 2 shots.
They are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Bradley. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Lowry against Giddey. Here's Holmgren. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And the basket by MP.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Good hands by Lowry. He just got out there and created that easy opportunity.
Under trailing by 13. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Yurtseven's checked in for Miami. Right side, Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
MP passes to Yurtseven. Throws it down as the official call.
That's a foul!
One on Holmgren.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the Thunder making a switch here. Man's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Max Strus is checked in for Duncan Robinson.
His inside game is improving since he came into the league, and Poku does have some good footwork in the paint.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
Here's Mann. His last outing, he had 8 points. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Mann. That shot misses. And Miami the other way now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win. Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Now, here's Holmgren. Not a lot of room, and they pick up 2. Holmgren's got 6.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
MP kicks to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's everything you want there, baby.
Wiggins comes in for Pokusevski. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Heat also changing it up. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. Passes to Mann. There's a good screen. Floats one, and that one is good. 5 points in the game. And Miami has possession. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. A nice shot by MP.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Mann, covered by MP. Kicks to Wiggins. Williams in the post. Dedmon's there. And he gets it to go. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Mavericks. Hero finds MP. Now, here's Dedmon. Off target with his 3. Wiggins surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Mann. Rebound by the Heat.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Yurtseven. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Yurtseven's got 6 points in the quarter.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Mann. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here is Dedmon. Back to MP. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And through the...
Well, right now for the Heat, they've dominated night after night, the way my teams did. We're the critics they had at the beginning of the season. Skies have disappeared. Wish you would disappear, Kenny.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Thunder.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. Office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Now here's Giddey after the miss from Bernard. Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. And it's MP with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the right side. Here's Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Feeds it to MP. Count that bucket. MP's got 24 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo, it's good. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Good.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 11 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
MP finds Robinson. Kicks it out to MP. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And MP with the basket on the assist from Robinson.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Nailed from three-point land.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Giddey with it. He's got 11. Pass to Pokusevski. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Passes it to Giddey. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Puts up a 3. And no good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Loads it up for Adebayo.
He focuses on so many good shots. That's why Bam Adebayo fits this offense so well.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. He takes it in. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. The drive by MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. 34 points for MP. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from 13 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's capable of making you pay there, Gilgeous-Alexander, in a nice rhythm.
Robinson on the wing, defended by Dort. Robinson dishes to MP. And they double up MP. Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another three.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Pokusevski. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle. He can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
And about Pokusevski, what a nice addition he's been, Brent, to the roster for Oklahoma City.
Well, he adds some nice size to the roster, and by that I mean kind of just height. He is a pretty skinny player out there, but he's a good scorer. He can handle the ball. He's got some skills as a big guy. It's about calming down a little bit and finding some more consistency with the role that he plays.
Here's Giddey after the made shot from Bernard. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three ball. Giddey, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's
starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. Man can't hit. Miami's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Dedmon passes to Bernard, and they double up MP. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Wiggins passes to Dort. Wiggins kicks to Dort. The Thunder with another miss. Miami controlling the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got his first 2 points of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
That one drops for him.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And here's MP for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami.
49, the Heat, 87. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
Accuracy.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Thunder.
What about the offensive approach for Miami?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance. And the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Vincent. Yurtseven out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Bradley. And it's Bernard in at the 1. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiggins. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They set the screen. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
A pretty infectious.
At the line for your defender, Josh Giddey. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
For shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mann's checked in. MP, that's for 2. And another basket for Miami.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Giddey. Here's Baisley. The Thunder with another miss. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 12-4 run.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
For 3, Mann gets the bucket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Contact.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Heat, Bernard taking 2.
And both free throws good for MP. 23 seconds left in the game. Now here's Giddey. The pass to Mann. Now Giddey. Shoots over Bradley. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them.
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
MP.
Mr. Cruz.
Nice to finally meet you, bro.
Truly, man. I was about to say the same thing, man. Hey, you are a hard guy to get in touch with.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. These are my streets out here.
I ain't mean it no type of way, man. But listen, Mr. Cruz, man, I've been wanting to ball at Hammond Park for a long time, man. So this means the world to me.
Look at it. Look at it, MP. Of course you have. Of course you want to ball here. But you got to prove that you love this game and that you love this beautiful city.
And somehow, some way, Shep was able to do that.
Shep. Now look, MP, Shep is a lot of things, not all of which I approve, but Shep has been coming here since he was a kid. Like, look at them kids over there, playing basketball.
Yeah.
Shep, he respects Hammond Park, and he knows what it's all about.
For sure, for sure. I mean, he and I, we don't see eye to eye, that's all, you know.
Oh, I've noticed. I've noticed. Which is why I think you would appreciate the opportunity to play at this year's Classic.
Cruz, man, you have no idea, man. Like, these people need to know what I'm about out here.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Because I've been watching you play, son. And I'm impressed. Which is why I think you should put together a team for this year's Classic.
For real? For real? Mm-hmm. Don't play with me, man.
MP, I want you to be a captain. Okay? There's only 4 every year, so that's a big honor.
No, I know what it means, man. Mr. Cruz, this means the world to me, man. Truly.
Hey, you put in the work. You deserve it.
Yes, sir. So, I gotta just put a team together or something like that?
Yeah. Best of the best play out here. Pick any 3 people you want. No such thing as a ringer.
All right. I think I got some people in mind.
Good. Now get to work.
Yes, sir.
I think you're gonna change a lot of minds around here.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Cruz.
I heard you bet Kenny Cruz. That guy's my hero. What a baller.
Okay, so you finally met the great Kenny Cruz. How did it go?
Well, he gave me an invite, and I'm one of this year's Classic captains.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's
get it!
Come on.
How dare you?
Oh,
I'm so proud of you,
I am
MP.
pumped right now.
Yo, who you gonna run with, though?
I already got a squad, bro. I just gotta say when.
He's been recruiting for a while now.
Oh, man, I got Hero, Cole, and T-Mac.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, I love it. This
Look
is
at
gonna
you
be
two.
great.
Oh, I'm texting him right now, man.
Yo, you know what I
Nice.
can't wait for? To see the look on Shep's face when you walk in with that crew.
Man, I've been picturing that woman for a long time now. Long
This
time.
is your city, babe. And you know what?
Indeed.
The final boss is Hammond Park.
Yo, my pointer, you found it.
Yeah, it was under the couch cushions. Along with some loose change and a couple of chocolate-covered pretzels, which, you know what, could we all be a little neater with food around here? Someone left a cinnamon roll on the counter yesterday, and it was covered with ants
That's
this morning.
Ricky.
I don't do
Look,
carbs.
okay,
or
I'm
sugar,
sorry
it's
about
Ricky.
that. I was stress eating.
Wait, why are you stressed, bro?
Look, everyone's got their struggles, MP, but look, I don't need you worried about me at all. I just need you to stay focused on the Classic, right?
Don't worry about me, man. I
Okay,
got
but-
this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Put the cinnamon rolls away.
What's up, MP?
There he is, man.
Hey, MP. Always a pleasure when you stop by before a game.
I thought you wanted to see me about something.
I did. You're always looking for an extra edge, right? Here's something I want you to try that'll really help out your game.
The Rockets win the tip, and some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You've got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
And here are the Heat now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Adebayo, that's good.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to score in close.
MP against Green. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
MP. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Here's Green, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
MP against Green. MP, the pass to Robinson. Back to MP. Here's the three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Outside for Green. Back to Şengün. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's MP. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. MP's got 7, and the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well. After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Floats one up, and the layup is good by Lowry.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Porter finds Smith. And it's Miami with a rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Come on, guys. Tighten up and keep it in bounds.
The Heat with the lead. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Porter, the pass to Green. Outside for Porter. Can they get it? Adebayo grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And here's MP from outside. And no good. And Houston will come the other way. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back. Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. Şengün passes to Martin. Green up top. Smith with a screen on MP. To the middle. Green finds Smith. Releases. And it's Miami with a rebound. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Now here's Green. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. MP outside. It's Martin on the wing. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Lowry, good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And it's Green off the drive. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And the advantage he has.
Miami's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Setting the floor for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's MP. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard position.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Porter. The 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
MP outside. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. MP's got 9.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Smith outside. Tate, a screen on Adebayo. The 3, Smith. They get the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
MP, the pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Fires the three. Robinson can't hit. Porter against MP. The 11-footer. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Thanks. Well, you guys know you got to keep it outstanding. Right? He dropped 50 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Here's Şengün. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on it.
Those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. So when you get the superstar, he can do both.
You're doing a great job, Rap. Don't let that other coach tell you otherwise.
But he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Miami has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Robinson passes to MP. The shot's good. MP's got 16 points now.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Green against MP. Wing shot on the way. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, MP. And the Heat, another 3.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Outside, Green. Misses the 3.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game. Not theirs. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Smith with a screen on MP. Green with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. And here's Porter outside. And another miss by Houston. And here are the Heat. They're on a 15-4 run. Back to MP. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. MP's got 24 points.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting. Can't.
Lowry against Porter. To win the run. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Pass to Green. 4-3. Oh, they get a hand on it. Smith to the inside. That one goes. Count it. Green's got 13 now.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Lowry, the pass to MP. It's Martin on the wing. And there's the screen. Back to MP. Fires from the wing. It's not going to go for him. And Houston will come the other way. Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. And he jams it home with authority.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. From deep, MP. The Rockets pull it in. From downtown, that one's good from Green. And the assist by Porter. Green's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
The Rockets trail. And so he draws the foul.
Martin. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Miami Heat earning.
The Heat, 65.
Let's hear it.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's
well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Heat shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Rockets foul. Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
Last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And both free throws good for MP. So it's the Rockets now. A 12-point game, and keeping us updated from the sideline.
Sweet move.
My goodness.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Denied by Adebayo.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Here's MP. Good on the baseline, Jay. MP's got 30 points.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Back comes Houston in transition. Pass to Smith. Puts up a three. And he can't get that one. And it's Miami the other way.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
Martin finds MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Smith with a screen on Lowry. Here's Porter. And the shot goes in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
MP outside. Back to Lowry. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Adebayo passes to MP. Doesn't go for him. And Houston will come the other way. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection.
So it's the Rockets now. Şengün, a screen on Lowry. Porter with it, guarded by Adebayo. Porter's shot is off. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The drive by MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 35.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Şengün against Adebayo. Şengün passes to Tatum. Smith outside. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And another miss by Houston. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Back to MP. Puts it up. That one rolls around and rims out.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Smith right side. And here's Porter outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Their ball movement on this run has been...
Substitution on the court.
MP outside. 2 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. MP's got 39.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And so it's Miami.
Your Rockets, 69. The Heat, 97.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Rockets shooting the rock well at 46%. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. We've got Omer Yurtseven. MP is out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and they're able to recover. Here's Merrill. Inside. Here's Fernando. And he bangs it home with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Dedmon finds MP. Off target from outside. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Pass to Merrill. Now Washington. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Fernando. Great D that time from Dedmon.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And he got the whistle on the way up.
What? Come on.
And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels, and it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Matthews. There's the triple. The Rockets again can't hit. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And they double up MP. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Adebayo passes to MP. And they double up MP. Second shot opportunity, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Forwards, Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Karuba's checked in. Vincent's checked in for Miami. MP against Washington. With the teardrop, and he lays it in. Washington's got his first points in this one.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
The drive by MP. Another shot. And it goes as the official calls
First personal foul.
Or at the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
MP is doubled. Over to the left wing. The three. Fernando grabs the miss.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
The shot by Merrill, no good. The Heat have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's MP. He takes it in, banked it in off the glass. MP's got 43 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Merrill from behind the arc. No good that time. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Here's MP, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. MP's got 47 points.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 49 in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Matthews. Pulls up at the elbow. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Merrill. To the paint. With the floater. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Jovic. Back to MP. And they double up MP to the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stripped it away. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, BA, and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Here's MP, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Shooting for Miami.
Free throw good, MP.
Taking 2 shots.
B from the big city to the smaller market.
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Here's Green. And it's Miami with a rebound. Dedmon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Bradley. Kicks it out to MP. MP is doubled. Back to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. MP. Again, the Heat misses.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And that one's good. Green.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Down low. Here's MP. Hits yet again. Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
First personal foul. First team foul. On the floor for your Rockets.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's hammered home by Green.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Back comes Houston in transition. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 31 points.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets.
And the second free throw is good. So it's Miami now. Back to Strus. So no problem for Miami as they get the win.
We'd like to say thank you to everyone who joined us for tonight's game. We hope you have a safe trip home.
upcoming June.
Nikki, what's going on? How are you?
Good to see you. So I've got a few questions. Classic.
I don't know that's what you want to talk about.
Well, what's your status? Are you playing?
Oh, yeah. The Classic is something that definitely excites me. I mean, just the history of it, how many great players have gone there and, continue to hoop at their highest level, things like that.
Have you gotten a chance to connect with Kenny Cruz?
Yeah. I've actually had the honor to, yeah. You can't hoop at Hammond without his say-so. And it was so important for me to do things the right way, to respect the tradition. So, yeah, we had a nice conversation. He's a cool dude.
I bet. So, what are your thoughts on going up against Shep Owens? I mean, he was the captain of last year's championship team.
I don't really think too much about that. I mean, he's just an obstacle that's in my way. But the more important thing is getting to play at Hammond, because that's hollow ground right there.
Yes.
And I've got a great team that I'm looking forward to playing with. I've hooped with them individually, but not together as a team just yet. So I'm really looking forward to that, seeing how that dynamic plays out.
Well, can you tell me who's on your squad?
Ooh, I knew you were going to ask that. But, I want to have a little bit of showmanship, so I'm going to keep it a surprise for now.
All right. Fair enough. Thanks, MP. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Classic.
You know what I'm saying, though?
How you feeling about that Classic, baby?
Looking forward to it, bro. The streets been saying they miss me.
Yeah.
But you're not worried about MP? I mean, I heard he got some hoopers on his squad.
Man, I don't care who he got. We got me.
That's what I like to hear, baby.
Man, this belt ain't going nowhere.
Woo. At home right there, baby.
Matter of fact, them green jerseys y'all be wearing, right? You think you hook me up one? They're kind of tight.
Those are for the wins of the Classic, bro. So, no, I don't think I can hook you up with them.
Yeah, come on, bro. You know I can win the Classic. Matter of fact, why don't you ever ask me to hoop? You always be hooping, don't ever ask.
Bro.
What? Come on, man. You know I was an all-star. 6th grade church league, you remember? I was going crazy.
Bro.
Look, all I'm saying is, somebody get hurt. I mean, just sub me in.
No way.
My crossover mean, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know you got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Man, you know you can't hoop.
Ship, he's funny like a clown. You like clowns, right? I'm gonna just
yeah. Why don't
got
you
some
focus
emails
on
to answer for you, but
the media?
Got
Correct.
it.
Hey, MP.
MP, glad you're here.
What you need, Coach?
I've just been thinking about what I'd like to see you working on over the next few games.
A big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Martin is out there with Adebayo. Then it's MP. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Lowry in at the point. And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Bernard. Now here's Vassell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
MP finds Martin. Lowry for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Jones, the pass to Burton. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. At the elbow, it's MP. And that one drops. MP's got his second bucket of the game to go. And you know, Greg, I'm not sure we've had a player who's done more to ingratiate himself to the fans than MP.
You know, he knows he was an unpopular draft pick, but he's gone out of his way to show that he cares about this team and this city. And the fans are starting to warm up to him. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Bernard. Inside, stolen by Robinson. And even 3-on-3 break. And MP with the basket on the assist by Adebayo. 8 points for MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Vassell. 2 points. That one goes. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
MP, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Bates Diop. They get it back. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Now here is Martin. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Bernard. And it falls over the rim and in. MP's got 10 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Now, here's Vassell. Guarded closely. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Martin. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here is Martin. No points in the game yet for him. Now, here's MP. Covered by Vassell. It's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Jones finds Pirtle. Now, here's Vassell. Over MP. Vassell, no good. MP deciding where to go with it. Launches a three. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. He's got 15.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And San Antonio called.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Hero subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Richardson, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And MP throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Richardson left side.
And really yet to put together any kind of rhythm from long range.
Off target from three-point range. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
The feed to Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And that one, good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Collins. .115 left to play in the first quarter. Richardson kicks to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Oh, that's blocked. MP outside. No good from outside. And so Payton will bring it up for San Antonio. down by 15. And Max Strus picks up the foul.
Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Sochan. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. Collins setting the big for Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Bernard. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Outside, Payton. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here is MP. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided.
Spurs 12. The Heat 29.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami. And for Miami, look at who they've got. Robinson in at the small forward position. And the Spurs with possession here. 17-point game. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And that one, good.
When Earl gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Haven't
Substitution on court.
To the left side wing. Dedmon passes to Bernard. The shot off that time. Collins with some nice D.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly.
Third personal foul. He remains in the penalty. At the line for San Antonio, Elfrid Payton.
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
MP against Payton. Over Vincent. San Antonio again missing. And a wide open look for MP. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 24.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Richardson with the screen on MP. Here's Payton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
Gabe Vincent. First personal foul.
In the first. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yurtseven kicks to MP. Here he goes. Count that one. 26 points for MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Richardson. Takes a three. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Miami leading by 17. MP passes to Yurtseven. Good ball movement here by the Heat. MP, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Richardson outside.
What's outside?
Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
MP passes to Strus. And foul on the shot.
Shooting for Miami.
The Heat have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight, and the first one drops.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
That one misses. Spurs trail by 18. It's hauled in by the Heat. Yurtseven's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Dedmon. Here's Vincent over Richardson. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 5 points so far.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Miami ahead as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for. And Kenny, do you think the regular season's... And now looking at that first half, what an impressive... Thank you for being with us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 slot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Vassell. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 22. And here's MP for 3. They get it back. Adebayo, and he makes good on the layup. Adebayo's got his first 2 points.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's Johnson going on him, and he makes the easy one.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And there it is for him. He has 6.
Look at Johnson's effort level inside, just absolutely ferocious.
And Robinson wide open, he shoots. The shot. That's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets was terrific. He finished with 57 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exit. Watching that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Passes it to Poeltl. Got a piece of it. MP against Jones. And MP with the basket on the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists in the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Jones. Bates Diop, the pass to Vassell. No good, unable to end this run.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP, good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Lowry against Jones. The 3 from Johnson. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Got that one up quick. 40 points for MP.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Vassell. That one's not going to go. Well, he'd go the other way with it.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Lowry against Jones. Pass to Bates Diop. The dish now to Johnson. Connects from 3-point range. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
And they double up MP. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump.
Get your rears in gear! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
Here's Jones. Good work defensively by Martin.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
To the middle. And finished off by Martin.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Outside, Jones. Johnson outside. The pass to Bates Diop. Just 5 on the clock. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
MP's shot is good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's Pirtle top of the key. Kicks to Johnson. And it's Vassell in the corner. San Antonio again missing.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And good that time. MP's got 46 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now Jones, 6 points for him. Pirtle sets the pick for Johnson. They can't stop the run with that one. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Jones, the pass to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Vassell. Buries the long-range jumper. Vassell's got 12.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Here's Bernard. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside, Jones. Dishes to Pirtle. Johnson kicks to Jones. And it's Vassell in the corner. Oh, good on the triple.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Feeds to MP. A rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jones. And it's Vassell in the corner. Drills it from outside. Vassell's got 6 in the quarter.
He notched 1 deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Pirtle with the steal. Johnson with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Bates Diop, and the layup falls.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And they double up MP. Jones against Lowry. Back to MP. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Johnson outside. Over Robinson. Off target on the outside leaner.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter.
The end of the third quarter with the score. Spurs 57, The Heat, 93.
Quarter. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. On the court for the Heat, they've got Vincent. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Yurtseven. Then it's MP, and it's Bradley in at the 3. Bradley gets a screen from Bernard. From downtown, and good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
It's Payton, high post. Dedmon's there. Dedmon with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. Blocked again. And they recover it. 5 on the clock. Collins setting the pick for Richardson. Over Vincent. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Miami's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bernard. No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Richardson dishes to Payton. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Payton against MP. Johnson with a screen on MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. Max Strus is checked in for Vincent.
In for the Heat, Max Strus.
Payton passes to Collins.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Heat. It's hauled in by the Heat. MP right side. And the Heat, another 3.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Collins finds Payton. Richardson gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Collins dishes to Payton. It's Richardson on the wing. Sinks the 3-pointer.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Passes it to Bradley. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the basket by MP.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.
That's
to come.
Thank you for coming out tonight and showing your support for your team. We hope you'll join us again soon. And